how do I get this thing to work?
I think, Ahsan, you press the—
Get your hands off it! What's your problem? Did I ask you? Stupid fob, what do you know? Alright. How do I do this?
Ahsan, I really appreciate the fact that you took me for this video.
Alright, don't get too excited, alright? I just need a sidekick for this. As soon as we're done, you're gonna have to leave. Alright, I'm not even gonna drop you off.
Ahsan, you have to drop me off. My wife is pregnant.
So, what
and she's expecting the baby right now.
Well,
like, as we speak, like, in any moment now.
I don't care. I don't care. Oh, alright, I think I figured out how to do this, alright? 3, 2, 1. Assalamu alaikum, this is Ahsan and...
This is Sami.
And today we're going to be talking about arrogance. Now I know what you're thinking. Everyone knows that arrogance is bad and that you shouldn't be arrogant, and no one likes arrogant people unless you're a rapper. All we're trying to do is help you identify different types of arrogant people so you won't have to deal with them. So when you see one, you could just punch them, kick them, run away from them and not have to deal with them at all. So the first type of arrogant person is the type of person who wants everyone to think that they're the best person in the world. Now I had experience with this type of person. He came, to a davet at our house, and, he's talking about, all the things he owned, all the crazy stuff he did while he was in high school, and especially about how perfect his son is. Now, it's none of my business, I don't really care, but he just had to sit down with me and talk to me about how I should be more like his son. And this is what happened.
I want you to be like him. My super duper doctor son. He works at North Shore, mashallah. So you have to be like my son.
Uncle, I'm pretty sure you just volunteers there.
Beta, what are you talking about? My son is the Shah Rukh Khan of doctorness. My son did 10 surgeries at the same time. My son is feared in the doctor world. He's like Shah Rukh Khan and Batman combined together. That is why all the girls want to marry him. And the other day, 5 girls came at the same time to marry my son. And they're like, hey, can I marry your son? And I'm like, no, you dirty. All of you are ugly. You're ugly. All of you are ugly for my son.
That's impossible. He's in high school.
What are you talking about? When I was in high school, I became the Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Then I went to the moon. In high school, I went to the moon after my prom. Because no one liked my dance in prom. When I was in high school, I gave $300 million to a goat. And after that, I became a hero. What are you? A zero?
I sell women's shoes at Sears.
That's right! Shut up! Shut up, you doggy po! You gada just like your father!
Alright, okay, it was a bit extreme, just a bit, but I'm sure all of you would have done the same thing in my situation. Anyway, now the second type of arrogant person is a type of person who tries to make themselves feel better and look better by putting other people down. Like the times when you tell your friends to wear a tank top and swimming shorts to a party, but it turns out to be a wedding and you're wearing a full tuxedo. Well, it's something like that. Sometimes you find people who are so-called religious doing this. So we sort of recreated this conversation for you in person so you could fully experience it.
I have to tell you something. Last night, I was looking through some YouTube videos and I found this amazing lecture by Sheikh Bahatacha.
Sheikh Bahatacha?
Yeah, Sheikh Bahatacha, yeah.
Are you serious?
Amazing. That was amazing.
Bro, he's a deviant.
What do you mean?
He commits shirk every morning after going to the bathroom. He carries idols in his pocket. He's a Salufi. Not a Sufi, not a Salafi, but a Salufi. Even more deviant. He was in a Lil Wayne video. He sings Bollywood songs. He doesn't use a lot after tatti.
How do you know this information?
Don't worry about it. He prays like this. Not even like this. Like this. What deviant. He has 5 wives. 1 is a woman, 4 are goats. He works for the CIA. He's tapping my phone. I was like, hello, and he was like, hey, what's up? And we had a conversation for 20 minutes. He's an expert belly dancer.
Wow. I mean, I know he has all these talents, but subhanallah, bro. Astaghfirullah.
Sheikh Bahatacha, he's responsible for the NBA lockout. He was a mom at Kim Kardashian's wedding. He's the one who did it.
Wow, no wonder it didn't last. By the way, how do you know all this information?
I searched Sheikh Bahatacha and deviant and stupid and crazy in the same search bar, and all this information came up.
Wow.
If you need Islam, ask me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, forget about all the...
Yeah. Don't listen to Sheikh Bahut Acha. I know these types of people are very annoying. And it's really sad how some people lie and slander about others without even having proper information. And especially against those who took the time and effort to learn about the religion and spread it amongst others. Now, the third and final type of arrogant person that we'll be talking about today is the type of person who gets upset when he or she is not chosen to do something that's supposed to be for the sake of Allah. So Sami and I have been deeply involved in MSAs for a while, and we've seen all the juicy MSA drama. For example, the time where we argued over which way the Qibla is, and it turned out we were praying in the opposite direction for about a year, or the times where we were desperately trying to figure out how to get more people to come to our events and meetings when our own e-board didn't even want to come, or the dreaded MSA election. So here's an example of this type of arrogance that could emerge during MSA election. Where are they gonna announce the winners for the MSA election? It's so obvious that I won. Come on, I just need to update my status. I'm president, and my Twitter, and my resume, and my family tree, and my brother's biodata. So bored. Let me update my Twitter, get some retweets, some followers. Alright. Let me check my Facebook real quick. Maybe they announced it. Hey look, somebody posted something. What? Are you serious? Can't believe they picked Sami over me. I'm more religious than he is. I'm more qualified than he is. I was gonna do so many amazing things. You know what? I'm not gonna let this go. I'm gonna make sure they kick out Sami and replace him with me. I'm gonna, I don't know, Photoshop a picture of him kissing another man and then send it to everyone. Yeah, that's an amazing idea. Now see what horrible things arrogance can cause? So when you're not chosen for that position, or when you're not chosen to, let's say, lead the prayer, don't feel bad, because Allah is the one who rewards us. And He doesn't reward us based solely on what actually happens, but mainly on our intention. So if your intention to do a good deed is to be noticed by others, then what you did was pretty much a waste. But if you do it for the sake of Allah alone, you'll be rewarded whether you're successful or not. I'm sure we all could think of at least one person we know that fits one of the categories that we described. But what about us? Are we so arrogant that we don't even know it? When we see someone committing a sin or making a mistake, do we think for a second that we're better than them, or that we're loved more in the sights of Allah than they are? Isn't that thought alone worse than their action, because arrogance is buried deep down in the heart and is harder to change and even harder to notice? And don't take this lightly at all, because the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that no one who has an atom's weight of arrogance will enter paradise. Just imagine, just one speck of arrogance can ruin everything for you. Just like how this one speck on the lens that we didn't really notice until much later could have potentially ruined the entire video for you. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you found it beneficial and maybe a little entertaining. If you liked it, like it, subscribe, favorite. In the comments section, tell us about a certain type of arrogance that you find especially annoying. And tell us about a type of arrogance that you struggle with. So inshallah, next time we'll hopefully have better equipment and it'll be better material. This is our first time. Let us know how we did, or we did good, what we could improve on, and be nice. Okay, Assalamu alaikum.